A month after it left Paris, the little sister of the Statue of Liberty has reached its destination in Washington, D.C. It lives now in the garden of the residence of France's ambassador in Washington, arriving just in time for Bastille Day, July 14th.
Of course, the importance of liberty, of freedom for our democracies, and the importance of freedom in the world altogether.
The Washington Statue of Liberty is one of 11 official copies based on the sketches done by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi. This copy is just under 3 meters tall, about 16 times smaller than the New York City original. But according to Etienne, its small stature represents giant ideals.
It's a great privilege for me to be the one who is able to have the little sister arriving to Washington and to be presented here in our residence. It's also for me as ambassador a very, I think, good way to underline not only that the friendship between our two peoples was important in the past, but also that it remains a crucial asset for our countries, for the international cooperation.
For the past decade, this smaller statue was located at the National Museum of Arts and Crafts in Paris. The idea to send it to the US first came in 2019 during a meeting between Etienne and Olivier Faron, the general administrator of the museum. But before anything could happen, the coronavirus pandemic hit the world and things were put on hold. It wasn't until this year that the idea was revived.
We decided in our museum to maybe change a little bit the significance of the entrance of our museum, and this statue was so important. We thought to find the better place to show this statue, and the better place obviously is here in the States.
The French CMA-CGM group handled the move. It was only a few days at sea, but felt historic to the transportation company.
We're deeply honored to handle this precious piece of art, especially on the same route that Our Lady Liberty took 105 years ago, and to handle something that's a symbol of liberty, peace, freedom, diplomacy is very, very special to us.
The statue will spend the next decade in the garden of the residence of France's ambassador in Washington, according to the agreement with the National Museum of Arts and Crafts in Paris. Karina Befredjian for VOA News, Washington.